Hi, my name's Hayley and welcome to my channel. My videos are going to be all about dreadlocks and my dread journey. So this one is going to be for people who are looking at getting dreadlocks and some of the decisions that they might have to make, because mine are only 1 month old. So I just went through the whole process of like researching and everything like that. So I hope this helps. I'll just give you a little bit of background about mine. So yeah, they're 1 month old and I have 49 dreads and they are real, but I do have extensions, like human hair extensions added, because otherwise they just would have been way too short. But yeah, so one of the things you might be thinking about is creating your own dreads. So I did try this and I just want to let you know that it is so much harder to create dreads than they make it seem online. So if you watch all the tutorials, it's not like that. Like, it's not easy. And I really wanted my dreads to look like this, like dreads from day one. And when I tried to use a crochet hook and do my own, there was just no way that they were going to look like this. In saying that, if you don't care if they're a bit messy at the start, then go ahead and do it. Like, it is, you can do it. You could literally just section your hair, back comb it and palm roll it. Like, I watched one girl's video and she did that and they turned into dreads, like, of course. So if you don't care if they're messy for like a year, then you could make your own. But if you do want them super neat and looking like dreadlocks from day one, probably just go and get them professionally done. Give it a go though, because you might be like me and just figure out that it didn't work. So loose hair was something that I was deciding about as well. I really didn't know. Everyone seems to have loose hair, but I didn't think I wanted it, but everyone has it, so I thought there must be a reason for that. Anyway, I had loose hair for about a week, so I had 3/4 of my hair dreaded, and then all this top bit was loose. That was good so that I knew if I liked it or not, and I just decided I didn't. I kept these little bits out just because I need something to frame my face, like when I don't have the dreadlocks around, which I don't really wear them down like this usually. When they like change a little bit, I will, but yeah, anyway. So if you are not sure if you want loose hair, then just have loose hair at the start and get it dreaded later. Don't get your whole head dreaded if you're not sure, because then you'll have to brush your dreadlocks out and that would suck. So yeah. Thickness is something that I struggled with a little bit when I was trying to decide on my dreadlocks, because dreads get thicker over time, and yeah, I just didn't really know how thick I wanted them. So just something to keep in mind, what I've noticed from watching everyone else's videos and researching: people who don't maintain their hair much, their dreads get really thick, and people who maintain their hair a lot, theirs stay more thinner. Like, they still do get thicker, but definitely not like the people that don't maintain it. So I actually do want mine to get thick now, because I love the look of everyone else's. I feel like they look super cool when they're really thick, but I didn't want them super thick when I hadn't got them done yet. So anyway, a reference picture is like a must. You need to make sure that whoever's doing your hair, you're on the same level. So with Renata from Dread Shop, she did my dreads and I wanted mine exactly the same size as hers. And I knew they were going to get thicker, but I didn't mind if they were a bit thicker than hers. So I just told her to make them the same size as hers. So it was super easy once I had met her. But just keep in mind that if you don't want them to be super thick, and you are not planning on getting them maintained like heaps, then start off with like pretty thin dreadlocks, because they will get super thick. Sorry, I'm looking down at my notes, so I hope, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but yeah, anyway, sorry. So sectioning was something else that I was concerned about, because I'm talking about sectioning your dreads. So see, I have all these triangles. I really wanted 2 dreads, like, just these two hanging down the side of my face, because this is how I wear my hair. Like, I don't, some people wear their hair like that, like over, do you know what I mean? So they're having a one here would make sense to have it going in the middle. But yeah, I don't wear my hair like that. So it was really important to me to have the triangles flipped, because usually the flat part of the triangle for this one would be at the front of my head. And anyway, just make sure you know like how you usually wear your hair and how you would like your dreads sectioned. And yeah, I thought I would put that in there. If you're thinking of getting extensions, which a lot of people do, because when you get your hair dreaded, it does shrink a lot, just because you're teasing it and crunching up the hair. It's not going in one straight line anymore. Just keep in mind that extensions are pretty expensive, and also the method that they use. So for an example, when I spoke to salons in my area, what all of them said that they did is they make the dreadlock separate, like the extension, and then on the day you would come in and all of the extensions would be ready to go, like dreaded, and they would just attach it to your dread once they created that. So the only issue with that is what if they made them too thick, or what if they made them too thin or not long enough, or do you know what I mean? So you couldn't really do much. So the way Renata did my hair was she dreaded my hair, and then she got loose extension hair and pulled it through my dread with a crochet hook, dreaded that, and then got more loose hair, pulled it through, dreaded that. So I just feel like it's a bit stronger that way, but the biggest benefit from that method is that I got to have a say in like every dreadlock. Like I wasn't that annoying, but I did ask her to make a couple of them longer and some of them thinner, like, so you get to like customize them while you're there. It does take a lot longer for you personally having to sit in the chair while the extensions are getting dreaded compared to them already being made, but I think it's worth it. So yeah. And I think that was all for the little video today. I hope it has helped you just think about some of the things that you might need to make a decision about. I'm going to leave a list of YouTubers in the description box below. They're people that I watched when I was researching, and when I'm looking into something new, I research the shit out of everything. So I found really good people for dreadlock advice. Lazy Dreads was probably the biggest like educational dreadlock channel. He has basically everything covered, and then there are other people who, you know, I could relate to. So Luna Wolf has really long blonde dreadlocks, and I thought she was super cool, and she has a lot of dreadlock videos. So Dread Shop Renata, she has a YouTube channel. So yeah, I'll link all these people below, so you can check their channel out as well. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe, because it's a brand new channel. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my videos out there. And I'm also taking a photo like nearly every day on my Instagram to document my journey as well. If you want to follow me there, that will be linked below as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.